信じれば Howdy, howdy. We are back.
Hi.
We've returned once again to solve some puzzles and jam out a little bit. I'm glad, Grab, Sack, Turn, and Cough, that you are indifferent. Most people I know very quickly leave after I turn this stuff on. So I wanted to listen to something happy and peppy after having a semi-rough day at work, I suppose. But we're going to get right into it. We are playing Professor Layton and the Curious Village. My guest star here is NebulousBoops, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm NebulousBoops. I'm his daughter. I've loved these games for many years, and it was my idea to stream them. I made everything here. I made the layout. I made these little talk sprites. I'm very proud of them. But also, you know, Garbage is the one who actually put it all together, so he deserves credit too, I guess.
I guess.
I guess.
If it has to be. Alright, so, I think we're just gonna pick right up where we left off. Yeah, I think I have to turn her up a little bit.
Maybe.
There we go. That ought to be better. Alrighty. We do tend to read some of the characters in voice, so... By we, I mean, she does. I'm really not as great at it. So I just
Fair, I'm not great
myself.
at it either.
Yeah, well, I mean, you do it much better than I do. Damn, I love this music so much. It's so happy. Okay. Now we're gonna get to the actual game. Thank you, Grabsack. I appreciate it. I have to play with it sometimes, because, you know, it always changes. Mic placements and stuff. So, just to back up a little bit, we are Professor Layton and Luke, and we're in this town. Oh, yes, of course I can, Boops. I'm so sorry, I keep forgetting.
That was behind the scenes stuff. Don't worry about it if you're at home.
So we're in a town. Somebody's been murdered, and now Ramon's been kidnapped, and we're trying to figure it all out. So after seeing Ramon's kidnapping, the professor and Luke return to the manor to report their findings. We have urgent news, my boy. Ramon has been kidnapped.
What? Ooh, how? Oh, I must inform my lady at once.
Actually, you know what? I just noticed I don't see the actual game sound playing, so 1 second here. There we go. Now there's game sound. I fucked that up. That was my bad.
There we go.
What? Who? How? Oh, you just read that. Okay.
Yes. My lady, something terrible has happened. So you're saying that Ramon has been involved in some kind of foul play?
No, we can't be sure of that yet. However, time is of the essence. We must organize a search to locate him. Post haste.
Mr. Light, what's the meaning of all this? Why do you insist on whipping the village into a frenzy?
Well, they deserve it. That's probably why. The situation has changed recently, Inspector. We saw Ramon being kidnapped in the village. Oh yeah, that's right, we did see that, didn't we? I forgot.
Yeah, we chased him down the street.
Yep. I'm afraid you may be dealing with a serial murderer. Ooh. We must rally the people of Saint Mystere and organize a search.
Mr. Light, last time I checked, this was my case, not yours.
Well, I'm a professor.
That doesn't... Whatever anyone's been telling you, you're not a detective like I am. And it's too late to start looking tonight anyway. We'll organize a search first thing in the morning.
We've no time to debate whether or not to wake a few sleepy villagers. While we sit here bickering, poor Ramon may already be...
Everyone, your attention, please. Honestly, Matthew, can't you see we're busy right now? What is it? My sincerest apologies, my lady, but it's Ramon. He's returned.
Return? But
Yes, after the professor honored us with a visit, I went shopping at the market. Why do you ask?
just what's going on here?
There you have it, Layton. Now will you finally leave the detective work to the detective?
No, that takes all the fun out of it.
Detective work ain't fun, boy. But we saw it! We saw it happen right before our eyes! Ramon, don't you remember any of this? That read was a bit weird.
That's enough, Luke. We're just gonna pretend like everything's fine.
What? No, he was...
Oh, I apologize, Inspector Chelney. It was dark out, and it seems that I was mistaken in what I saw. Sorry, I lost something at my desk here. Trying to look and read at the same time. Now, if you'll excuse us, it's been a very long day. I do believe we could all use a little rest.
I certainly agree. The last thing I need is some drowsy scholar creating a panic in the village. Don't say it, don't say it,
Well.
don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it.
Good night to all. Good night to you all then.
And I certainly don't need you creating a panic at the disco either.
Yeah, see, I didn't say it. You brought that on yourself.
It was irresistible.
Let's see. I think we've already found all of the hint coins in here. So, because you said there's only 3, right? It's not like they changed.
Yeah, there's only 3 per area.
Okay. I can't help it. I still gotta click around a little bit.
You did this guy, I think.
Oh, did I? Okay. No matter how I try, I just can't seem to find that special someone. Tell me, Professor, what does an eligible bachelor like myself have to do to find a girl? I had an epiphany the other day. I think the reason I'm alone is because I can't solve this puzzle. Oh, how I've tried to solve it, but no matter how many nights I spend pondering it, the answer eludes me. Please help me, Professor. I don't want to spend the rest of my life talking to my stuffed animals. Well, bro, I think you just explained why chicks don't dig you. You can't have stuffed animals.
Let me just look around my room, huh?
Well, are you an adult man trying to date women? You cannot be
Yeah,
an
I think
adult
it's
man
fine.
trying to date women with stuffed animals. You just
I think it's cute. Then again, I'm not an adult woman.
Alright. In order to cut the piece of paper shown in Diagram 1 into 2 pieces and reassemble them to form a rectangle, all you have to do is cut the paper as shown in Diagram 2. However, in order to assemble the pieces as shown in Diagram 2, you need to flip one of the pieces over before putting them together. Where should you cut the paper if you want to turn the paper into Diagram 1 into a rectangle without flipping either of the pieces?
Now, when it says flipping, it doesn't mean like rotating them. It means
No, it
like
means like
mirroring
flipping them
them.
over. Right, because like
Yeah,
this
it means
one-
like mirroring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I see the answer. But
That might be hard for you to, like, designate. You know what I mean? I'm the only one with control. Well, let's see if I can figure it out.
alright.
Because I can draw on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can draw. Oh, it doesn't have to be a straight line.
Nope.
Crap.
I will say, while
That
we're in the
actually
puzzle and it's on my
doesn't
mind,
help.
the overlay is a little bit wonky in terms of where the DS placement is.
Yeah, it is. Hold on. I can fix that. Here it is.
Oh no! You can see the top of our totally legal DS.
Oh yeah, no, it's totally legal.
Why am I talking about it like that? Emulators are illegal.
No, they're not.
They're fine.
Yeah.
They're
it's all good.
fine.
Everything's fine. This is a totally
Yeah.
legitimate game.
Yeah, you don't look at the top of our totally legitimate DS. This is real.
Okay, well let's do the puzzle. I gotta think now. So it doesn't have to be a straight line, and you've already figured it out.
Yeah.
So now...
But I can't really tell you without doing like, oh, column 1, row.
No,
30
but you can always take a screenshot and draw over it in paint. If we get to that. That takes 2 seconds, so not a big deal.
I'm gonna do that right now, so I don't have to later.
Ah, well, see, I appreciate your faith in me.
No, I'm just saying it's good to have a backup plan. You're a very intelligent young man.
I appreciate you not calling me old. Stop blinking at me, hint thing. I'm not going to use you. So this is
It's
the
so
flip.
enticing.
So where can we cut to make it a rectangle without having to flip it? Because, like, right here, you can put over here, but that's not a rectangle. And it's not like I can use separate pieces, right?
No, you can only use 2.
I was gonna say, because if I had one piece and stuck it over here, and put this one right here, that'd be a rectangle. And I wouldn't have to flip anything over.
Well,
but I
yeah,
can't.
but that's
I only get
3
one
pieces.
Piece. I know. I gotta think about it.
You know what you should do? You should cut the entire thing by the lines and just make a rectangle.
Oh, dude, I would totally do that, too. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's a good solution. It's like moving the stickers on a Rubik's Cube, right?
Yeah. Who needs to be smart when you have cunning? Those are 2 of the same things. Clearly I don't have any of them.
Okay, so I can't cut it right here. I'm trying to think of where I can combine these pieces.
I gotta run an errand for garbage over here. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you will. Okay, so we can only cut one piece. I'm not graphically good at figuring things like this out. I gotta think. I figured it out.
Cool. I'm gonna speak through your body right now.
I think that's it. I think that's gonna be my guess. We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
There
we might
go.
We might be fine. We might be dumb. Ah! We got it.
Every puzzle has an answer.
You know what? I am going to maybe make this just a little bit bigger.
I've returned to my own brain. Oof.
All right, that works. And I figured it out, by the way. I don't need your
Nice.
stinking picture.
Weh. And after I worked so hard on drawing those 2 lines.
Oh boy, I'm positively tingling with excitement. Now that that puzzle's solved, I'm sure I'll find a bride in no time. You're
Yeah,
right.
dude.
Chicks
Yeah,
dig clever
that's all-
dudes.
That's all you had to do. Just had to cut those papers. Good job. Round of applause.
Hooray! Puzzle 12. Alright, so now, wait, we're going back to the, inn?
Yeah,
Why?
we're just gonna sleep.
Oh, that's fair. You got any more puzzles for us, bud? Probably not.
Inspector Jeremy and my lady have already retired for the night. Ramon is likely off to the cafe. You've had a very hard day, Professor. Do try and get some rest. Night, sir.
You think that after actually... No, Ramon wouldn't remember getting almost kidnapped because he doesn't remember getting almost kidnapped. So he'd have no reason to not go to the cafe in the middle of the night.
Yeah, why not? Shit, I lost something. 1 second.
Okay.
Shit.
Just take a sip of my water.
Nope, I'm good. We're fine. We're just gonna keep going.
Alright.
Yeah, there's definitely...
I wonder if we really did mistake what we saw.
No, I'm certain that was Ramon. When we saw him, there wasn't the slightest hint of life in him. He may have
How
lost
do you know? We
consciousness.
couldn't check his pulse.
You're right, but he looked dead. But how odd that he should return healthy as can be an hour later. Stranger still is the fact that he seems to have no memory of what we saw happen to him.
It's peculiar. Plus, Ramon wasn't even the first. Lots of people seem to have had the same experience.
Just randomly kidnapped.
Any other village would be in a panic over something like this, but Saint Mystere...
Yeah, they seem mostly fine with it.
Yeah, there's a thing. It's a thing that happens. Well, it's peculiar, that's all. There's something very peculiar about this whole village. I'm trying to think of synonyms for peculiar, but it's not working.
Nope, can't do it. Yes, in most places, no one would stand for this, but we've seen that Saint Mystere is anything but normal. Whoop, wrong click. Ramon's
It's
memory.
freaks! I have so much puzzle!
Much puzzle. Oh, and here's a bunch that we didn't find, huh? Son of a bitch.
Yeah, they get sent to the shack.
Well, we're gonna have to go do all of those. I haven't been taking screenshots of them right.
Yes? Yes, don't you worry, I'll let him know. Oh, hello there.
Oh,
That was
unconventional. That's a good synonym. Good call, Grabsack Turning-Cough.
This whole village is so unconventional, so strange, so weird, so mysterious, so outlandish.
Peculiar, even. From Inspector Chelmy.
He just kept saying that it was urgent and that you should meet him at Reinhold Manor at once.
We just came from there.
He probably wants to talk about what happened yesterday. And would you believe this, Professor? In my sleep, I came up with 2 whole synonyms for peculiar.
Good job. Good, excellent deal, my boy. Outlandish. Oh, that's a good one, too.
Yeah, I flipped through the dictionary, you know. It was a fun time.
Well, that's cool, but they put synonyms in a thesaurus. Well, I mean, I guess they do in dictionaries, too.
Yeah, he just thumbed through the entire dictionary for synonyms for you.
Well, I guess you would have to read it kind of back to front, wouldn't you? Alright. So I guess we're going back to the manor again. This
I mean,
way...
yeah, we're solving mysteries.
Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna get caught up in people telling me what to do. Bro, you got a new puzzle? What's up? Oh,
what was my voice for this guy?
I think I read him too. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
This dude, he's strange.
Looks like you fellas are getting used to Saint Mystere. But stay sharp. Believe you me, you'll be buried in all sorts of difficult puzzles before you can shout stash and scarfing.
Yeah, I should scarf it. Oh, I didn't know.
By now, I'm sure you've realized that you can retry the puzzles you failed to solve, eh? However, have you noticed how some puzzles just seem to vanish before you can get back to them? That's right. You see, that's the way it is with things in life. Once they're gone, they're gone. for good. The rest of these, you two. Those puzzles you thought had vanished have merely moved elsewhere. You must seek out Granny Riddleton's shack. It's a strange old building, so it should be easy enough to spot. But don't get sloppy just because you know how to retry puzzles now. There's no order in laziness.
Yeah, dude, we go with the first shot round in these parts.
Now that you've got the lowdown on the village puzzles, let me throw one on your way to keep you sharp.
Oh, good. So you did have a puzzle. Excellent. I'm more okay with talking to you now. The local museum.
God, this one.
I don't like it when you say things like that, because then now I have to solve it quickly and nicely. The local museum has an exhibit that spans 9 rooms, as shown in the diagram below. The entrance to the complex is marked A and the exit is marked B. The security guard on duty is a bit lazy and wants to walk each room of the exhibit while turning as few times as possible. What is the fewest number of turns he can make while still visiting every room? As an example, the diagram below shows a course that involves 6.
You know, this guy's too lazy to patrol all his rooms. You know, in this house we say, "Hey, back, all Bobbies are cunts." I stole that joke.
That's 1 turn. 2 turns. 3 turns. 4 turns. 5 turns. 6 turns. So that doesn't work. 1 turn. 2 turns.
Yeah, this one is just misleadingly worded. It doesn't lie to you, but it lies by omission.
If you're just walking in a circle? Yeah, no, I guess that would catch you. That'd get you just fine. How you doing, Voodoo? Hope life's a good one. Okay. I'm assuming we start in the middle, so that's 1 turn, 2 turns, 3 turns, 4 turns, 5 turns. So I got 1 less. Right?
No, it counts.
Or does it
counts the
count
one at
enter?
Yeah, it counts
So
entering. as a
that
turn.
counts? Son of a bitch.
Yep.
Wait, I just did the exact same thing it did.
Yep.
Fuck. I just followed
I
that.
thought you were doing that on purpose.
No, I was absolutely not doing that on purpose. I just wasn't thinking straight.
You fool.
I know, right?
You're a
Alright,
foolish
so-
fool.
There's 1. And 2. But I already know that this is 6, too. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yup.
It's just the same shape the other direction, so that can't be even close to right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give you a hint now because watching people solve this puzzle makes my head turn inside out when I know the answer. You don't have to turn at 90 degrees. You can turn any which way you want.
What?
Yeah.
Is that what Voodoo was trying to say, and I just didn't pick it up because I'm stupid?
No, I think that they were just making a funny joke about how easily you could subvert this path anyway.
Oh, I wasn't trying. Okay. I guess I don't know what you mean. Because, like, I could draw a circle, right?
Yeah, but then you still have to get to the middle room.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But yeah, you could...
Oh, and it doesn't say you can't cross paths either. Hey, M-Bomb. How you living?
Yeah, you can cross paths all you want.
So, I mean, we could do that. That's the same pattern, but not really.
Yeah, I guess.
How you doing,
Dr.
Boston?
Garbage Layton? That is
Dr.
Professor.
Do-
Do not overvalue his work.
Oh, no. Dr. Professor. Professor Dr. Inspector Garbage. Thank you. That's
Why
what we're
are
doing
you
here.
like this?
Because I like adding names to things. It's fun.
It is pretty fun to add prefixes to stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, you can't just go in a circle. It
no,
has to
doesn't
be
work
a
that way.
hard turn, but you can turn at any degree. It's like,
So, I mean,
go-
like this way would be a turn.
Yeah.
And that way
Wait,
would
what?
be. So you go in straight, right?
yes.
And you turn diagonally and just walk straight through
Yeah,
these
that's
rooms.
fine.
Okay. That's. Now, is that one turn?
That would be 2.
Oh, well, I just
Because-
meant this one right here. Like turn.
That would
He's
be-
not turning around, right?
Yeah, that's 1 turn, yeah.
Okay. Because then I could just do the same thing this way.
You still have that
I know. I'm
bottom
trying to
room
think
cover.
though. So I mean, I guess you could go straight, and then across.
Doctor, Your Highness.
Doctor, Your Highness, I dig it. And then we'll just go to the bar and stuff. I think going straight through here makes sense, and then maybe diagonally this way.
Hmm.
No, that's still gonna be like 6. Alright, I'll use a hint. Right.
The big one is that you can make turns at not 90 degrees.
Yeah, but that's the part I'm still trying to wrap my head around. Because you can save a turn going straight, so I'm just gonna leave that, because I know that that's the case.
Have you considered you can come in at a diagonal angle?
No, I hadn't. That actually helps a lot. I thought... Okay. Right? And I can
Yep.
leave at a diagonal angle. So that's...
And how many
1,
turns is that?
2, 3. Okay.
No, that's just 2. Because you only turn
Just 2?
twice. Yeah, it's just 2. I think.
Oh shit, it's not there anymore. Okay. So
Well, you remember the... See, that's only 2.
You're right. It is only 2. I don't know what the heck's wrong with me.
Luke, here's my answer.
Drumroll, please. Bingo! Yeah, it only took me 10 minutes
Puzzle
of
solved.
dithering around with stupid lines. But we
And
figured it
I
out.
only had to tell you pretty much all of it.
Oh, hush you. It was a team effort. That's why you're here.
Yay!
Go team.
I already know the solutions, and I give you hints so you don't have to use your hint coins.
Now that's what I like to see. Seems the training I've been giving you has paid off. You know, when I tied weights to your wrists and you had to solve the puzzles with the wrists or the weights. No need to thank me. Anywho, I'll be seeing you around.
No rewards. We just get... Oh, we did get a desk. Okay. Well, that's boring, so that goes to Layton, because that's the rule. But rules are meant to be broken, which means I'm going to give it to Luke, and then I'm going to take Luke's teddy bear and give it to Layton to make up for not having a desk.
No! Yay! Do not take his pillow. He only has that.
You're right. He does only have a teddy bear.
Neither of them have beds.
Okay, now we go back to the manor, because
I think we should
took
solve
enough
the
of a nap.
puzzles in the shack just so they can get beds. Because I feel bad.
Wait, the shack? So, what's her face's shack?
Yeah, Granny Riddleton.
the
It's
question-
that little moss-covered house.
This one. Oh, okay. We get to pick them, right? She doesn't just give us random ones.
Yeah, you can pick them.
Why, hello there. Do you often find yourself hopelessly, achingly, painfully stuck on puzzles? Well then, sonny, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Granny Riddleton's Puzzle Shack. Granny Riddleton? Where can we find this lady? Isn't it obvious? She's right in front of you, boy. No wonder you have trouble solving puzzles. Sorry, I had a little brain fart because I had an idea. Yes, you are gazing at the beautiful and clairvoyant Granny Riddleton, guide to puzzled puzzlers. Beautiful and clairvoyant? Professor, do you know what she's going on about?
Fret not, Luke. Why don't you let me do the talking here? Sorry to disturb you, Miss Riddleton, but by clairvoyant, do you mean to say that you have psychic powers? Like you can do things like, say, pick a criminal out of a crowd or visualize the location of lost objects?
Ah, any fortune teller can do that. So what if I see a few days into the future? Big whoop! My specialty, you see, is puzzles. Puzzles people forget about. Puzzles people miss. Surely you boys have had a few of those, eh? No need to turn red, it happens to the best of puzzlers. What I do, you see, is I take those poor lost little puzzles and invite them to come stay with me. Wow! So the puzzles that we've forgotten about, those puzzles are here now? Not quite, boy. I'm here to welcome puzzles that have no other place to stay in this village. It looks like you finally worked out what makes me so amazing, boy. Now go ahead and give a knock on that door of the little shack behind me. Inside you'll find rows of cute little jars, each one of them with a forgotten puzzle stuffed inside. I bet you can find those forgotten puzzles of yours somewhere in the midst of all my little pretties.
She's got a house full of shinies.
She does have a house full of shinies. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna look up the specific puzzles that you get the beds on. So we don't waste our time.
I see. I forgot that we came here with like a goal.
Yeah.
I thought we were
I
just
get
gonna
them
solve
beds.
puzzles.
Come on.
You don't know the truth. You can't handle
I do
the
know
truth.
the truth. Hold on.
It's impossible. Impossible!
There's Layton's bed. And Luke's. Okay.
So while she's looking for those numbers and sending them to me, I imagine. Just to reintroduce, this is NebulousBoops. She's my daughter. She's sitting upstairs. We play Professor Layton, and we've been working through the Curious Village. I've never played any of these games. She has watched other people play a bunch of them, and I believe
I have played them
some of
myself.
them. I was gonna say, you have played them yourself. I thought so. Alright, so we need those two numbers, neither of which are here, so I guess we hit change until we get a random one.
So there's Luke's.
Yep, this one is supposed to be Luke's bed. So if we figure out this puzzle, poor Luke gets somewhere to sleep. Right now, he's sleeping on the floor with a teddy bear pillow. 3 identical-looking umbrellas are sitting upright in a stand. Assuming the owners don't check their umbrellas' labels, what percentage chance is there that only 2 people will walk off with their own umbrella?
0, because if 2 people walk away with the correct one, then the one remaining person
Will
gets
be
their
their
correct one
correct
by
one.
default.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so that's impossible.
Luke, here's my answer.
Bing bong!
Another puzzle solved.
Another puzzle cheated.
Woo!
And that one's
Luke gets a
Luke's bed.
bed.
That one's Luke's bed.
Now we just need to find 33.
Yep.
Which might not be here. It might just.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I know they're
You know, this
random, but I'm starting to see repeating numbers.
Yeah, this might have been easier to do if, like, I kept track of, what puzzles we'd missed.
Yeah, no, I didn't pay any attention to that at all.
Good thing, though. I do know where to find it. It's in the same room as, where the candle puzzle was, where the solution was 3. We'd have 3 candles left.
Shit, which one was that?
It's to the left of here. Wait, no, to the right. And it's that house with the blue door right there.
Okay.
So
Right.
click on the candle and it's there. I'm sorry,
Oh.
tap. Tap. This is a real
Oh, look!
DS.
A candle, Luke! That reminds me, have you heard of this one before?
I'm asking you this so that I can get a bed. Because I am tired of sleeping on a rug.
you have only one match left. You want to light the room with an oil lamp to start a fire to warm the room and heat your bathwater. In order to complete all of the above actions, which should you light first? Let me see. Oil lamp, fire, and heat your bathwater. So the fire. Because you can light everything else off of things that are in the fire. Also, the fire keeps burning.
This one is a little stupid. I know the answer. Do you want me to just tell you because it's stupid?
I mean, yes and no, but mostly no. At least let me kind of puzzle it out a little bit. Because you can tell me when I'm wrong. How's that? I mean, that's still kind of edging on cheaty, but I like to think them out a little bit.
I'll
okay,
let you think
so
it
I
out
have
for a
one
little
match,
bit.
And heat the bathwater.
I'm just gonna look at the in minigame on the little guide I'm using.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
God for whoever made this blog spot. This
Well, I mean, you know,
saved my life when I was playing
it's so
through
much
these
of
games.
the good parts of the internet is just people wrote some shit down. Just handy.
Yeah.
Damn handy. Okay. I still think it's the fire though, because if you light the fire first, you have a fire to light other things on fire, like say the thing you need to light your oil lamp, like a toothpick or something, or a stick, right? I mean, that's not crazy.
It's not crazy.
It's just
but,
incorrect.
Yeah, you need to think crazy. Or I guess very literal.
Oh, you know this one? Okay. Well, I mean, I guess which one to light first? Light the clock on fire. Yep, I agree. Light your whole house on fire. It'll be much warmer that way, and then
Burn
you
it
only
all
have to do
down.
it once. I mean, heating the bathwater you're gonna have to do last, no matter what you do. You know, I guess you could do the oil lamp first, and still light the fire, because your match is still burning. You know what I mean? In order to complete all of the above actions, which one should you light first? So, I mean, I guess it shouldn't matter if it's the oil lamp or the fire.
No, but what do you need to do first?
What do I need to do first? Well, the lamp, because you can't see anything. I even said it.
Think.
Damn.
Cause and effect. Yeah, I think this
man is
might
distressed and has been
Yeah.
standing staring at a match for 5 minutes.
He might be planning something. He's overgoing the consequences of his actions in his head, and it's not looking good for him.
So it's not, but it's not the lamp?
It's not the lamp.
I mean, I guess. What do you mean, please redraw my circle? Fuck yourself.
Yeah, you're circling 2 things at once.
Yeah, because that's what I said. That's my honest thought. Because you could totally do a fucking lamp and the fire at the same time.
Okay.
And I also still halfway think it's the fireplace.
Okay. Garbage. And I'm not calling you that as a derogatory, that's literally just your name. Garbage, please. Go back further in time.
Mm-hmm.
What do you need to light
Oh,
before
the match.
you light? Yup. Yup.
Son of a bitch.
Ah.
Well, here's my guess.
That's too difficult. It was too difficult for an old brain.
Solved it.
I wouldn't say it's too difficult, it's just a little silly.
It is a little silly.
Also,
Why?
that man is too big for that bathtub.
Wait, it's a foot bathtub. That's the only part he ever actually cleans.
Oh.
Wonderful
that's
work, Luke.
disgusting.
That is indeed the answer. That's why he looks so distraught. I don't see anyone minding the shop at the moment. Perhaps we should leave for now.
But I will take this bed. Because, God, I need somewhere to sleep. Alright, they have beds now, and I can stop feeling bad about it. Yippee!
Cool. Oh, hey, what's this?
There's a little thing.
I like finding little shiny things on the ground.
What's that on the ground? Are you a crow? It's okay, man. I'm a crow, too.
It looks like a scrap of paper. Oh, note paper. What does it say, Luke?
Well, let's see here. It's just terrible. Lady Viola has an awful case of the flu and hasn't left her bed for days. I'm no doctor, so I can't think of any way to help her. Oh, what to do?
At least now there's like a character reading it in universe, so I have an excuse to flub my lines.
Yeah, Luke can't read. That's all.
He's not illiterate.
Sorry, I had gunk in my throat. Anyway.
Lady Viola. Oh, this entry must be talking about the Baron Reinhardt's first wife. My heart is heavy as I write these words. The loss of his wife has completely crushed the boss. If only there was something I could do to help. He walks around looking like he's had the wind knocked out of him.
Ow.
And that's the end. Gosh, whoever wrote this must have cared an awful lot for the Baron and his family.
Alright, here we go. To the banner! I think. Yep. Okay. And we found all the hint coins here, so I don't have to neurotically click on everything. Oh, hi, kitty cat. I bet you have a puzzle, don't you? Most cats contain puzzles. Well, if it isn't Claudia, out and about. And that reminds me of a puzzle. Give it a try, my boy.
Fun fact, in the American version, he just says, "This reminds me of puzzle."
There are 3 different colors of toy cat, each color having different weight. Examples 1 and 2 show their relative weights. You have 3 red cats and 4 black cats on one side of the scale, and 4 white cats and 1 black cat on the other. Given this setup, what will the scale do? Tap your answer on the touchscreen.
Alright, so let's reason this out a little bit. So, I want to say that black cats are lighter than white cats, because you need 5 of them to evenly match 4 white cats. And,
Okay. Yeah, I'll buy that.
I don't actually remember how to solve this one.
Well, that's fine. That makes it a legitimate puzzle, and I appreciate those.
Yay! Now I'm struggling and I seem dumb.
No. Because remember, I mean, this whole time we're on puzzle. We've gotten 60 puzzles at this point, or this is number 60. I can't remember what that number at the top means.
It means it's the number of puzzle.
Oh, the number of puzzle. We'll have to look and see how many we did then. But it's like 40 at this point, and we've only like completely given up and walked the fuck away from one of them. So that's not too bad.
Yay! Okay.
All right. So we know. I agree that the black ones must weigh less than the white ones, because you need 5 to 4.
You know what? So it makes more sense in my brain. I'm just gonna assign them numerical value. Cats are just cuter variables. Yep. Exactly. So I'm gonna say black cats equal a 1. So... And I'm just gonna say that white cats probably would equal 2? No? Actually, finding a numerical value makes this harder, I think.
Yeah. We've tried to math them. Give them a variable.
Okay. That would probably be more helpful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say white cats are X, black cats are Y, red cats are Z.
Sure.
So, fuck, I need a piece of paper.
Yeah, Velocity's got it, because red, blue, and white. Or red, black, and white. So there's 3 red, 4 blue. Oh, okay. He's using example 1 and 2 as both sides of the equation.
Oh, okay.
3R3B equals 4W. Okay, hey, okay. No, he's doing it faster in a chat than I could do on paper anyway.
Right. Yeah,
but then we
is
can
fine.
solve for whichever letter we need.
Let the magical rock of chat solve our equations for us.
No,
This is
I
fine.
think this is just a. I'm shooting bugs, but that's how I do it. Yeah, no,
I've
I mean,
never
it
heard
makes
that
sense.
expression before.
I think he's literally shooting at bugs, like Starship Troopers.
Oh. Is he doing his part?
Yeah.
God damn right. Yeah.
I need to. I gotta watch Starship Troopers, man.
Yeah, absolutely. The number of times you've walked past it in your life has been a lot. I'm surprised you haven't. I actually think that is one. Or it's. I don't have the thing up. Yep, that's what it is. See, I knew there was one in there somewhere. Okay. Well, he gave us the equation, so now I just have to, like... I have a pen and paper,
Yeah.
I think.
I guess whichever side
I don't
has.
actually have a pen. Oh, shit.
I guess whichever side has something left on it. Wait, no. Well, no, that's not how equations work.
Well, yeah, we would just solve for whichever letter we needed. So, like, right now, we know... Oh, yeah, okay. So 1 white equals 1.2b. I don't know how he got the R. Oh, well, because he's just doing it with... Okay, I see. Because we have the one at the top that I've been completely not looking at all. Oh, shit, why did I hit the button?
Well, here's my guess.
That's not my actual guess.
Right.
Oh,
Layton's apprentice
Okay.
saves the day.
Well,
your math is worthless in the face of my absolute blind luck.
yay! Hold on, what was the answer? I didn't see.
It was A, I think, is the one I clicked on.
Alright, well, let's read the explanation.
Okay, so if you replace the red cats on the left with the equivalent weight of white and black cats, and the white cats on the right with the equivalent weight of black cats, this puzzle becomes much simpler. Once you make the replacement, you'll have 6 black cats on the right and 6 black cats, plus a white one on the left. Thus, the scale must tip to the left. Oh.
Oh, alright. I didn't even think about it like that. I just jumped straight to algebra.
Yeah, no, they literally showed you in the example, too, like, the groupings that you could substitute to make it exactly the answer that they're talking about. That's hilarious. Okay. Wow.
That's great.
We all fantastically overthought that, and then I just accidentally clicked on it. But I was
You were overtaken by the spirit of
I
Professor
literally
Layton.
just thought, like, I could see... I don't know why I clicked on it. I just clicked on it. Anyway. Because I touch things. Pokey poke. Once you realize how you need to look at things, it's not a terribly difficult problem now, is it? Sure. Yeah, no, I totally...
Yeah, totally, Professor. That's,
Logicked that right out. We figured that one out.
Totally didn't just blurt out an answer at an instinct.
Alright, we're just gonna put all the pieces on. This is what I do. I'm just gonna put all the pieces
Wait,
on.
that piece looks like it connects to the bottom left corner. Somehow it kinda does.
Oh, it did. It just snapped in.
No.
No, like it literally...
That's how it works every time.
Oh, you're right. I mean, it still kind of looked right. Kinda. Not really.
Kinda.
Okay.
Well, I thought I was onto something. And that's worth it.
Okay, that one actually
those two-
does fit together.
Yeah, those two go together.
Okay. Maybe... Oh, and that one actually does go
Yup.
there. Now, I probably have it oriented completely wrong.
Probably.
Because I know it's definitely not that piece, and it's definitely not that piece. And this piece is in the middle somewhere. Whee!
Maximum rotatio.
Okay. Well, hey, we made some headway. We put some puzzle pieces together. And we have gizmos to put into the dog. It's totally not a dog, by the way.
Oh, yeah, this is not a dog. What are you talking about? It's not a dog.
Don't tell anybody we're making a robo-pupper.
It's illegal. It's banned in the state of Maryland.
So we're at the manor. Where's Dickface?
We gotta go upstairs.
Oh. Well, I guess that's okay.
Are you trying to poison me? What are these vile things? You oaf, some blood butler you are. I'm so sorry, sir. I detest cakes. The very sight of them makes my stomach turn. Get that plate out of here at once. Oh, yes, but of course.
So, just to do an 80s pause, like, for a second, what kind of fucking weirdo doesn't like cake?
Yeah,
I
mm.
I don't think I've ever actually run into somebody who, like, legitimately dislikes cake that much. This guy's the secret villain.
He is.
Ah, Layton, there you are.
You requested our presence, Inspector Chelmy.
Our sources tell me you've been out snooping about and interfering in my case. Just what you up to?
Well, it certainly wasn't my intention to interfere in your case. However, a few things don't make sense.
Now that I know this guy doesn't like cake, I'm on to him. What are your sources, buddy? Sources. That's very vague of you.
Mm-hmm.
Leave the investigating to the police, and then go chase after whatever that golden apple is. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I'll find Simon's killer. Of that, you can be sure. Now, unless you have something else to say, I got work here to do.
Understood. Good day, sir. We walked all the way across town to get a bollocking from some dude who doesn't even like cake?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
Inspector! Inspector can suck my nuts!
I agree with Luke's face right now. What do you say we ask Ramon about yesterday, Luke? And he'll be at the cafe, I think. Because that's where he chills. Or he'll be over here by the
Yeah.
boat.
Boatman!
Boatman! Good day, Ramon. How are you feeling today?
Fit as a fiddle now, Professor. Perhaps even as vivacious as a violin. That half of fatigue from last week feels like it never happened. As you can see, I'm bursting with energy and my skin is soft as a baby's. I feel like a teenager again.
I'm slightly concerned for you, buddy, because you're not. And also, I think, you know what? He's a Stepford wife. He's been replaced by a robot person.
He got hit with the de-aging beam.
Is that so? That's good to hear. I'm sticking to my robot person theory.
He
Or their
doesn't
pod
seem to
people.
remember. He doesn't seem to remember what happened yesterday, does he? He had no idea what happened.
Oh yeah, that's
So
right. There's
baffling.
that weird fucking house. I forgot about that.
So, your takeaway from seeing that was not the weird old man, but the weird house?
Well, you know, old men are just weird.
Unless you're talking about the giant tower in the
Yeah,
middle
yeah,
of the
yeah.
village.
The big tower thing. I keep forgetting that it's there. It looks crazy.
Yeah, it's fair.
So what's our next move?
We shall respect the inspector's wishes and leave the murder case alone, Luke.
I don't think we should respect anything that man has to say. Did you see the way he reacted to cake?
I know. You can't. It's as Inspector Chalmey said. Solving crime is the police's job. Besides, something tells me that this case and the Golden Apple are more related than we realize.
That's that intuition of yours talking again, isn't it, Professor?
First and foremost, we need to find a clue that will bring us closer to the Golden Apple. Perhaps one of the Baron's... Perhaps one of Baron's Reinhold's relations or close friends can help point us in the right direction. Of course, there's also someone else. Let's see if the butler has anything to say on the subject. Because I love in this game that it's just time to go back and forth and talk to everybody 1,000 times. Yeah, sure. We'll...
You say that genuinely or facetiously? I can't tell.
Column A, column B.
Okay.
Oh, 45 out of 47. So we have, or must have given up on another puzzle,
No,
but I
that
don't
said-
remember.
That said 6. See? It says 46 on the top there.
Oh, solved 40, okay. So it is still just the one. The fucking coin puzzle that I'm gonna absolutely destroy the next time I run into.
Yeah, that puzzle would have been a lot easier if this game had a better memo pad, like some of the stuff that's in the future games. Back so soon, Professor.
Matthew, I was wondering if you knew anything that could point us in the direction of the Golden Apple. Anything you know would be a great help. For example, did the Baron say anything before he passed away?
I'm so sorry to disappoint you, Professor, but the Master never did anything of the sort to me. I'd very much like to help you in your search, but my duties here prevent me from leaving the grounds.
Yo, you're grounded? Damn.
Yes, I'm very grounded. They throw pieces of ground on me every day. If only Ingrid was around to provide some assistance.
I beg your pardon, sir? Ingrid?
It's been years since she left, but Ingrid used to work as a servant in the mansion. She was Flora's nurse, and she would often help me with my... Matthew! Yes, my lady, I'll be right there! Oh, please excuse me, sir. The lady calls. If you're curious about Ingrid, why not pay her a visit and talk to her yourself? Let's see. At this time of day, I'd imagine she's out walking by the village shop. Please do me a favor and tell her that I send my regards.
Certainly. I'll be sure to pass on your message. Thank you for all your help, Matthew.
Why are you suddenly from New Jersey?
I just say that word funny, because it's more fun that way.
Isn't Ingrid that sweet old lady we passed by before?
Indeed, we also saw her in that picture of young Flora. Come, Luke. Let's go and find the old girl, my boy.
We go then. Village shop is just outside the manor, right? We'll be there in no time.
God, voicing Luke is so nice compared to voicing all the old people I have to do. Well, I don't have to do them. I'm just good at doing them.
You're a great
But
old
also-
person.
Yeah, voicing Luke is much more fun.
Oh, goodness me, this isn't, Mr. Layabout, was it? What did you say about the professor?
You're peeking out.
Sorry.
That's okay. I just figured you might want to know.
I'm.
Oh, that,
Luke's rage is too loud to be
It's too much.
acknowledged.
It's got fiery wrath. The name's Layton, madam.
That's right, Mr. Layton. What can I do about you, sir?
Do about?
Do for you. Do about you. I have to kill you.
Earlier, we were talking with the butler at Reinhold Manor, and he mentioned you used to work there. We'd very much like to hear anything you might know about the Baron.
Things you want to hear about the Baron? I'm afraid the only stories I have are from when I worked at the manor, and that was ages ago.
That would be ideal, madam. Would you mind telling us one? How much you want to bet it's a puzzle?
Alright, well, I suppose I could tell you a little bit about the Baron and his former wife. His former wife was this puzzle that I just cannot solve. The way Master Reinhold and his wife would carry on, they almost seemed to be like children. You'd never seen the man so in love as Master Reinhold was. When she passed away, Flora was all the Baron had to remember her by. So he raised that little girl with all the love a child could want. The things he'd bring home for her, toys from all over the world, and teddy bears as big as yourself. He was in high spirits in those days. He really wanted to give her all the affection in the world.
So where has Flora gone?
Your guess is as good as mine, sir. I have no clue where that girl went.
That's concerning.
Yeah, that's totally normal. It's fine.
She left the mansion after I stopped working for the Reinholds.
Did you just, like, tap your nails on your microphone or something? Or...
No, I muted it so I could adjust it, and then I unmuted it. So apparently I didn't do a very good job of timing that correctly.
Oh. Well, maybe the stream didn't hear it.
Who knows? Hopefully not. Oh, yeah, that's right, because you're on Discord. I forgot.
Yeah. Some say Lady Dahlia put Flora on the street to keep the family riches to herself, but that's nonsense. After all, the Baron cared so much about Flora. I can't imagine that he'd allow something like that. You know, you just reminded me. The grave of the Baron's former wife is located in the manor garden. I wonder who takes care of it now.
Probably nobody. I mean, who takes care of dead people?
Who takes care of graves?
Bah. The Baron's former wife is buried in the garden. Thank you, madam. You've been extremely helpful. Luke, let's head back to the manor, my boy.
We
I
go
have a
there
feeling.
every 2 fucking minutes.
It's true. We've gone back and forth quite a few times. We'll get our steps in today, and that's the bonus. I have a feeling that the grave might hold the clue we've been looking for. All right, we get to go dig up graves. Into it.
Yeah! Exalt the riches! Matthew, what are you doing back there?
It's a great question. He's not supposed to leave.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're gonna throw a bunch of ground at him.
Hey, we have to yell at him from here.
Wait.
Did you break?
What?
It's your turn?
Hello?
Yes?
Oh, I yelled from farther away, so it sounded like he was from a distance, but I guess my mic didn't pick that up.
Nope, not at all.
Oh look, it's Matthew.
Gravedigger digs the graves. Grave cleaner cleans the graves and keeps them debris-free. My wife and I, actually, when we go to graveyards, we tend to pick up trash and stuff too, just because, you know, that's sad. Fucking graveyards with trash. We don't clean the stones, though, because I know they have, like, a thing they do. Anyway.
Yeah. Good day, Professor. Were you able to track down Ingrid?
Yes, we did. In fact, we were just speaking with her. Oh, welcome, Butterfly, by the way. I'll say hello. I mean no disrespect, but she said the grave of the Baron's former wife lies on these grounds. Do you happen to have any knowledge of this?
Lady Viola's grave, sir. I was just about to visit her myself.
Would you mind if we came along to have a look?
Not in the slightest. Right this way. Here's the entrance, sirs. Please watch your step on the way in. This is Lady Viola's grave.
Gosh, this place is really nice. It's not creepy at all.
The late Baron, rest his soul, told me to keep this place in proper order, and I've tried to do so.
All these darn kids keep coming in here and drinking booze and sitting on flowers and stuff. Here sleeps
Yes.
Viola, my one true love.
It's the viola. Like the instrument. The statue looks so much like Lady Dahlia, it's hard to believe it's someone else.
Back when Flora was just a tiny little thing, Lady Viola used to take her to the park. Some of the flowers in the garden grew from the ones Flora planted here for her mother. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the Baron's diary. It should still be on the desk in my lady's room. It's possible that it might contain some information that could aid your search in the Golden Apple.
My thanks, Matthew. I'll be sure to give it a once-over later. Now then, Luke, we'd best head back to Reinhold Manor. Okay, so, yeah, we got a clue from him, but why the fuck didn't he just tell us that before?
Because we asked to see the grave.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I meant the diary thing.
Oh, yeah, he
That
could have
seems
just
like
told us
that's
that when we asked him.
Pertinent information that he could have told us way at the beginning.
It was like, hey,
Hey, by the way, here's the diary. It's probably gonna be useful.
yeah, it is a little weird.
Well, you know, he's an old, forgetful bastard, so... let me see. So we have to dig through... Oh, well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. It would just be right here. First guess, what's up? Puzzle time. Let's go.
Logical reasoning!
This must be the diary that Matthew spoke of.
I have to admit, he seems to know where everything in the manor is.
Almost like he lives there, and it's his job to, like, know where everything
Yeah.
is.
Almost like this is his job.
There's something about reading someone else's diary that just doesn't seem proper to me. However, the investigation must continue, so I'm gonna be, you know, nosy pants.
You could be a nosy little bitch. Sorry, Professor, I should watch my language.
Craftsmanship is the craftsmanship of it. Fuck. This is supposed to be the Baron. I don't know what kind of voice to do for him. You can just take this.
Okay. The craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Viola when she was alive.
What do you suppose it refers to?
Probably the statue. Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Viola's grave than anywhere else. Okay, so it's not the statue. I'm sad to say I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, as I've changed its personality. I feel terrible forcing that change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. More evidence for fucking Stepford Wives bullshit. She's a fucking robot. Viola, there can never be another you. You were my first, my last, and my only. Changed its personality? I'm not sure what the Baron means, but this is clearly vital information. I collapsed some days ago and have been bedridden ever since. I feel as if I've failed Flora as a father. I can only hope that when I'm gone, the people of this village look after Flora and care for her as I did.
You must have been terribly ill.
It seems I'm not long for this world, and the time has come to say goodbye to my little Flora. Man, this diary skips around a lot, I feel like. I've left everything in Bruno's care now. Flora, I pray you find happiness in this life. I've disclosed the location of the secret place in a note that I've left with an old friend. Okay. Secret places are our forte, bro. They have puzzles. It is my most fervent hope that the seeker of the golden apple finds it and grants my dearest wish. Is this gonna be like when they beat the game in Sword Art Online or something? Oh, you can just make more! Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about.
oh that's
'Cause
okay.
I have not watched that anime.
You're not missing much. I mean, I love all of them, but I know other people's opinion of Sword Art Online is not great.
Perfecta.
Baron Reinhold's old friend. We must seek out this person, Luke.
Oh, sorry. But Professor, how can we possibly find that diary with nothing but how can we possibly find that person with nothing but this diary to go on? Sorry, I've been thinking too much. I'm a bit turned around.
Haha! It's like I always say, Luke. Any good investigation starts on the street. Oh, well, and also, this reminds me of a puzzle.
Yes.
We'll
Always puzzles.
We'll just have to ask everyone in the village about the matter.
What? I mean, of course. You're right, Professor. Let's get to it.
Of course, any investigation also needs direction. Let's start by asking Ingrid a few questions. She seems to know a great deal about Baron Reinhold. Yeah, I'm not talking to that asshole right now. We're talking to Ingrid. Oh, wait, you know what? The dickhead cop probably has a puzzle or something. So maybe we ought to go back up and do that.
Could have more furniture.
I mean, I dig furniture. Furniture's cool. We haven't actually done the apartment minigame for a minute.
Yes, Mr. Layton, you have some skill at solving puzzles, right? I have a puzzle here that even I was momentarily troubled by. Let's see how you fare against it.
Sorry to everyone who hears me when I say puzzle.
Let's see. This is puzzle 62. A man made a rather unusual stipulation in his will regarding which of his 3 sons would inherit his estate. To the one who can work out the area of this triangular section of my estate, I bestow the entire inheritance. Now the man has passed away, and his sons are at a loss. Finding the area of his perfectly square estate is easy, but no one can find the area of the triangle. Can you find the answer?
Alright, I'm used to this. I was in geometry last year. So what we need to do is, you see how the triangle perfectly bisects the line that makes up the square?
Yeah, sure. It's symmetrical to one of the dividing lines, for sure. I see what you mean.
So
Like that.
find... Oh, no, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about, for example, on the very top, you can see that 10 makes up half of the... That's not what I'm talking about either.
Okay.
10 makes up half of the line that makes up the top of the square.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yes. Following.
So that means the other side is 10.
Yep, because we already know that it's 20.
Yep. And to find the missing line, we can use the Pythagorean theorem, and I'm gonna do that right now.
Go for it. If you already have pen and paper out, I don't have a pen. I think I left it in my
I
bag or
have
something.
a calculator and pens and papers. I can do this.
Sweet. Well, I'm gonna let you do that. And,
All right.
and thank you for your service and mathing things
No
out.
problem. I took a geometry class more recently than you, so I'm more qualified. God, getting all this out of my binder is surprisingly difficult.
Well, see,
Okay.
and you know what? In that case,
What?
oh,
What-
that's not
going
set
on?
to that at all. There we go.
Right.
I turned on different thinking music for myself in the stream.
Okay. So we have 10 and 20.
I'll have you guys know it's actually Boopity Boop's fault that I'm into this stuff. I was not into Love Live initially, and then I watched the entire first season with her like over the course of a week. It was fantastic. So now I've seen all of them. She gave up. I still jam out. It's great. How's
Okay.
everybody doing in chat? We are going to do a movie later, too. I just haven't decided what yet. We might do a vote, or we might just do Hollywood Homicide, because I know that was on the votes the other day, and I'm super sad now that I watched The Fanatic instead. Go for it,
Trying to
Boops.
figure out what the height of this would be.
Well, it's a square,
This is-
right?
No, we're trying to find the triangle in the middle.
Well, right, but I'm... Okay, never mind. I was thinking about maybe the stupid thing. Because I was going
So
to
I've
say...
already gotten a decimal, so I might be doing this the entirely wrong way.
Yeah, maybe. Because, I mean, it should be fairly rounded. I mean, they're even numbers, right? Although,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it could be like a multiple of 5 or something. So, anyway, I was going to say, we know the triangle at the top left is probably an equilateral triangle, meaning that the third side that we can't see is 10 meters. So the bottom is 10 meters. We know that for sure.
Actually, the one in the top looks like a 45, 45, 90 triangle, which means that, if I'm remembering this right,
Why won't it let me draw on here anymore? Oh, because I paused it. Duh.
10 times the square root of 2.
Oh, she's breaking
So-
out square roots and shit. Watch
Yeah,
out for
because
this.
that's how you do it!
I know.
So, the base is 14.1. And
Finding the area of his perfectly square estate is easy. But no one can find the area of the triangle. I don't know if my assumption at the top
think-
is correct, but I think that makes sense to think that way.
hold on. I think that I might be doing this wrong because it mentions how easy it is to find the area of the
The whole estate
square.
was a square, which
So
would
we
be,
might need to
what,
do
400
that
meters?
and then find the area of the other triangles and then subtract, which might be a bit easier because the height is more clearly delineated. If that makes sense.
All right, well, so we've got a square estate with the area of 400 meters, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
we know that part.
minus- And 10 times 10 divided by 2 is 50, so that's already 350. Area is currently 350, and 20 times 10 divided by 2 is 100. So we take 200 because there's two longer triangles, and the solution is 150.
Okay. I'm gonna trust you on that. And our Love Live music has been super helpful because that was much easier to think about. Oh, you said 150. What the fuck am I typing in?
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know. 0. Ah, it let me slash my 0. Fantastic, thank you.
You can do the operator symbol.
I mean, it was
Here's
upsetting
my answer.
that I couldn't do it before. You were correct.
Yeah.
Bing bong.
Geometry.
Here's an answer.
area equals...
I know what the equation is, man. I just did it.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to when that popped up in chat. That might have been a minute ago before we actually talked about it. Oh, wow, okay, this one did it. Interesting. I see.
I mean, it is made for people who have not taken, geometry classes, so I guess it makes sense that they'd have a more unique way of explaining it. That doesn't just involve arithmetic.
It was a bit ago. Okay, so I'm glad that I wasn't even looking at chat for a second there.
Alright, I'm glad that I was mad at you for no reason then.
Absolutely, you're grounded. You can't
No.
come out of your room now.
I can't go outside.
Which
Just
you
like Matthew.
Don't anyway.
Okay, fuck, I gotta get this. Actually, no. I'm gonna leave the paper out because I might need it later. Maybe not the calculator, but definitely the paper.
If it's not a graphing calculator, you're not cheating.
It's just a regular calculator. Alright. Impressive, Mr. Layton. It seems the rumors doubting your skill were totally unfounded. But don't get any ideas. Do the small thing and leave the detective work to me.
Even though we just solved your puzzle for you.
In the meantime, you can occupy yourself by searching for the golden apple. I wonder if my method... I wonder if my more convoluted method of, like, breaking out the Pythagorean theorem and all this, like, unique stuff is, would actually work there. Probably would, just be much harder.
Butterfly, you're not wrong. Winter is coming.
Yeah.
I turn a weird shade of yellow in the wintertime. You know, I still feel like maybe one of these goes... I don't know, it doesn't go there.
I'm trying not to help you with this because I remember what the picture looks like.
Yeah, I have no idea what the picture looks like.
I feel like... Tried working the right angles with the not triangle too, yeah.
I'm glad it's not just me, because like I noticed it and I thought, well, that's got to be relevant somehow, right? That makes sense. Oh, we can just do the in thing right from the menu. Shit, I forgot about that. Oh, look at that. What a dump.
They have, like, serviceable rooms! Yay!
Now they have beds and a teddy bear.
Don't complain, Luke. You have plenty. I could very easily take away your bed.
Yeah, we could, actually, can't we? Can't we take it? No. No, we can't just take it away.
Well, you can't take it away, but you can put it in a different person's room.
I bet you all of them have puzzles.
Sir, how unfortunate. How fortunate that you're here at a time like this. I have a favor to ask you.
Please, madam, ask away. I'm happy to come to your aid in any way I can.
Thank you, Professor. Could you solve this puzzle for me? I don't mince my words unlike those other cowards. Though I'm not feeling up to the challenge, it won't solve itself.
You know what? I happen to like puzzles and pickle jars, so this works out just fine.
Alright, while you're solving this, I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
You do what you gotta do. A father and son are having a conversation. The father turns to the son and says, "You know, son, there was a time when I was twice the age of your mother. Of course, the next year I was only 1.5 times her age. But still, that's pretty amazing, eh? If the father is 44 years old, how is the mother? Or how old is the mother?" I hate fucking word problems like this. They're so... Ugh. Okay. So if he's 44 now, how old is she now? There was a time when I was twice the age of your mother, which is weird. Of course, the next year I was only 1.5 times her age. Okay, so what numbers work for that? He was 2, she was 1. That's kind of what I was thinking too. 1.5 times. So they're only a year off. So she should be 43 then. And you're thinking 2 and 4? Because at 4, if he was 4, she'd be 2. And then the next year, he'd be 5 and she'd be 3. That would be 1.5. So if he was 2 and she was 1, next year he'd be 3 and she'd be 2. What's 1.5 times 2? I think it's 3. Yeah. So it should be 43. I'm following that. Yeah. I hate doing 4s in this game because I can't do a 4 like the way I would do a 4. I have to do a 4 the way it recognizes a 4. Super dumb.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back. We've already solved it.
Here's my
Chat
answer.
does math. See, I was so
Brilliant.
confident.
Another puzzle solved.
Speaking of math and that last puzzle we did when I was here, there are a lot of times in my math classes in high school where I would just get problems and they would be Professor Layton puzzles. Like, there are several times on my geometry worksheets last year where they would just give me a Professor Layton puzzle. And it was great.
That's
I was
pretty
not
handy.
good at them, but, you know, it's fine.
Handy dandy.
Yeah. Oh, what a relief! I can finally stop thinking about that silly puzzle. You have my thanks.
A lot of these show up on LSAT, GRE, and SAT. That would make sense. Or like, yeah, these types of puzzles. See, and like, I don't know, I would hate to take those tests. Well, I bet you painting's probably boring, so that's Layton, right?
Yep, I just looked on the guide. He gets the painting.
Oh, well, okay.
I'm using a guide for it because I care about these people and I want them to be happy.
These
Their
digital people,
furniture.
this parasocial
Yes.
relationship you have with fake fictional creations?
Yes!
Okay. Well, I guess I'll support that, but only in so much that I know you're not insane. So we're gonna go with it.
I
What's
think
up,
you
buddy?
do the same thing, you doofus.
You've got a lonely puzzle for us, don't you? Oh, Professor! You just simply have to help me. I've got another puzzle on my hands. I just can't solve. Dude, everybody in this town just constantly has problems that have to do with matchsticks and geometry, apparently. As a man of the world, you know there's nothing women find more alluring than competence.
Well, I would say that, I do like the people I associate myself with to be competent. That's
good. You
just
should be
base
discerning.
level, that's a requirement.
Sorry, I'm setting up the poll for later here really quick. Honestly.
Poll?
I'm counting on you, sir. Don't doom me to eternal bachelorhood. I think you've doomed yourself, bro.
Yeah. Pinboard shapes, hmm?
Grabsack Turninkoff says, I have a hard time doing bad guy stuff in games for the same reason.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly. God, I can't be mean in video games because I'm like, oh no.
Ooh, I remember these from, like, the Boy Scouts had puzzles like these. The cross
Ooh.
shape on the pinboard below has 9 pins inside it and 16 outside it. Remember that example, because now it's your turn to construct a shape on the board. Can you create a cross that has 17 pins inside of it and 16 pins outside it? Feel free to make your cross any size you feel like. There is one thing women like more than competence. Yeah, well, there's a lot of things women like. Competence, I'm sure, rates somewhere mid to high, so there should be at
As
least a couple of
someone-
things above.
As someone who is not interested in pursuing romance at all, I would like to say I do value competence.
it's generally a good idea to be competent.
Let's see. Has 9 pins inside and 19 outside. And we want 17 pins inside and
Other
16
things I value,
outside?
other things I value as a woman in my associates. I value creativity, kindness, consideration. I like it when people don't want me to listen to them ramble for hours about something I don't care about. It's oddly specific.
How many pins are actually on this stupid board?
I like when people are smart. Anyway,
Smart people are good people.
that is if you want traits that women like, I'm here to provide. Send a trait in chat and I'll rank it 10 on a scale of 10. Cookie crumbs are all that women care about?
Crumble
oh no,
cookies.
crumble cookies. Oh, I've never heard of those. Well, if it's a cookie, it's probably good. So I'm gonna give that a solid 7 out of 10.
I say I remember puzzles like these, and then I'm sitting here trying to figure out, like, okay, how many pins are actually on the board? And then I get distracted thinking about crumble cookies. So there's what?
I love
9 on
you.
the top, 9 on the sides, so there's 81 altogether, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And we need a cross that has 17 inside of it and 16 outside of it. 16 outside of it, though. That's the part that kind of gets me a little bit. I've been trying to visualize it, and it's not working. I'm going to have to start doodling. And I know it's a big deal when Crumble gets you down, it'll change things. Oh, it's like a brand. I thought we were talking about crumbly, just like dry crumbly, like, you know, pecan sandies, or, you know, that kind of, like, almost, I don't want to say dry biscuit-like cookie, but there's like a term for that kind of cookie, and I can't think of what it is.
Just say dry cookies. It's an accurate descriptor.
There's insomnia cookies in Ann Arbor, I think. So I don't know if that's a similar type of chain. Maybe I should look it up. I have to figure this out. So, but we need 16 outside.
Now is not the time for cookies.
Drop biscuit.
Did you
almost,
not
kind
just,
of, not quite.
Did you not just hear what I said, Grabsack? Now is not time for cookie.
Every time is the time for cookies.
Not now. You need to concentrate on the puzzle before
So it means diagonally it
stream
wouldn't
time
make
is
any-
up.
Well, stream time is, you know, somewhat relative. We're watching a movie after this. Are we in a rush for watching a movie? Not quite. Not yet, anyway. Depends on the runtime of the movie we pick. I could put up a poll. I forget where it shows up, actually, right now. So that'll be a surprise. They're expensive, well-crafted cookies. 4,000 calories at least? Oh, shit. No, that sounds dangerous. Like, dangerously wonderful. And now I'm gonna have to see if there are any of those around
God
here.
damn it, we can't be thinking about cookies.
Alright, so we know this shape gives us 16 on the outside. We can make the cross any size we want. But we want 17 on the inside of it. So how do we have roughly the same number of things on the outside than we do on the inside? Oh, well, okay. So we have to leave 2 groups of 4 outside of it. I don't think that's gonna work, though. No.
Should I tell you what I remember the solution being?
I mean, honestly, sure, at this point. Like, I'm
remember
gonna
you
doodle...
just, like... I remember you just rotate the cross.
Well, I thought that's what I was kind of trying to do, like this.
Yeah, it is something like that.
And that's kind of what I was going for. I just didn't. I don't think I made it that far. I fucked up a little bit. Because that should leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, hold on. 4 groups makes 12, and then up there is okay. Yeah. So that's 16 on the outside.
There we go.
Here we go.
See, I started
I
it,
said-
Every puzzle
and then you
has an
confirmed it.
answer.
So that was teamwork. That was good. That was
Yeah.
good. That's okay.
Uh,
Nobody looked anything up. That's the important thing. Thanks, old boy. With this puzzle solved, I feel I'm one step closer to the altar. Think you might need some extra
a
steps.
wall clock. Here.
It's
let me
Layton
check.
colored. It's Layton colored. And I mean,
I
it's
need
board.
to check first.
Okay.
It is Layton.
That's what I'm saying. Luke would have like
goes
an
to
alarm
Layton.
clock or something. I'm almost willing to
So,
bet.
It goes to Layton.
You can go ahead and look that up. Luke gets an alarm clock or something. He doesn't. He doesn't get. That's why he doesn't have a wall clock.
He gets a television.
No shit. Okay, that's cool. No PlayStation.
So
though.
confirmed, they have television in this time, and it's considered something children watch.
It's a toy. Television is a toy.
Oh, look who it is! Professor Layton, was it?
She's getting closer. The name's Layton, madam.
That's right, Professor Layton. All that talking about the mansion we did last time got me reminiscing, so I decided to stop by for a visit.
They just let you do that? You just come in and chill out?
I guess. You know,
But
that's...
enough about me. By the look on your face, it seems that you have something you want to ask me.
What were you gonna say?
It's definitely not a good idea to, like, go hang out at places you used to work. You used to work there for a reason. Go elsewhere now. As a matter of fact, I do. Do you happen to know who Baron Reinhold considered his close friends?
His friends, you say?
I did say.
Well, he wasn't exactly what you'd call a social butterfly.
Oh, hey, it's you, Butterfly.
I'm sorry, that's all I can remember. Oh, wait a moment. I do believe that I saw that Zapone fellow pay a visit to the mansion a few times. Professor, could she be referring to that man we met?
Luke, that could be like 50% of the village population here.
Ah, yes. That gentleman with the fancy little mustache. We should ask if he knows anything. I would wager he's still hanging around that fork in the road just beyond the clock tower.
In Layton's brain, he's just like, I have to speak with that man again. He disgusts me.
Disgusting. I've already forgotten where they told us we had to go.
Go left. Go north.
Wait, should we ask these people if they have puzzles?
Yeah, you can, if you want.
I don't remember their puzzles being super difficult or insane.
Still no luck finding the villain? What an odd world we live in. Well, you know what they say, truth is stranger than fiction. Speaking of fiction, I just thought of this little gem. Please give me your honest feedback on it.
It sucks.
How many sheets? Oh, this one.
Several rectangular
Oh.
sheets of transparent film are arranged on top of each other as shown. The lines represent areas where one sheet overlaps another. At its thickest point of this pile, how many sheets are overlapping? Okay.
This one sucks because of the lack of a really good memo pad feature.
Yeah, color coding it would be nice. So we're just gonna start right there, 1. So we're just gonna count, I guess. 2. 3. Wait, but okay, so we're gonna count, but we're gonna only count the ones that intersect all of the other ones we've already drawn. Oop, sorry.
Yes.
4, 5. That won't cross all of them.
Might just be 5.
That won't cross all of them. So I'm betting, yeah, I'm gonna go with 5.
That should do it.
Wow, you solved that much quicker than I thought you would.
Every puzzle
Hey.
has an answer.
I can think stuff out. We can figure things.
Just goes to show you that people have different styles of figuring things out.
Oh wow, they did it all fucking complicated and shit. I liked my way. That worked out just fine.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it. It's just a little diagram. Beautiful work.
But I think the puzzles of writing my next novel will be even harder than that one.
Oh, good. That one was too easy.
If you have time, stop by later. I'm sure to have an utterly fascinating puzzle prepared for you by then.
I bet you will. We got a strange gizmo. Sweet.
Here, have the head of a dog. Oh, I'm sorry, just a gizmo.
It's not a dog. It's
It's a very strange looking cat.
yeah. I think it might be a dog.
Yeah, maybe. There's a strong possibility.
Uh,
Might turn out that way.
Hold on. I want to find out where my poll actually shows up. And there was something else I was going to add, but you know what? These are just going to be preliminary guesses. Okay. Where is that? Oh! I never added it to this, actually. Apparently. Browser source. Oh. Sorry for the technical difficulties for just a second. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I'm trying to think of where I can put this that it won't be obnoxious and in the way. And the answer is almost nowhere.
You can put over my face.
I'm gonna put it
Oh, no,
down
just
into the
stick-
bottom here.
Yeah, just stick it
This will
Yeah.
work just fine.
right there works.
Alright, cool. I had to figure that out, because I'm going to need that later. And I didn't want to do it later. Okay, so we're meeting Zapone. Which direction was that again? Left?
Go north. You fucking...
I wasn't listening earlier. Through here.
Go north. Go north again.
I love point-and-click adventure games. Oh, I mean, I think...
There he is.
Oh, yeah, he is the mustache guy. I forget... See, this is the problem, is I forget
He's
these
the
people's
funny little
names.
mustache guy that Professor Layton hates. I think you did him.
Close friends of the Baron? Well, I myself had the pleasure of meeting Baron Reinhold a few times.
You want a close friend of his?
Me? Haha, no. I was nothing of the sort. I see. Can you think of anyone at all who is friendly with Baron Reinhold? I might know someone. Actually, no, I don't. Or do I? I bet you he wants us to do a puzzle. Now let me think.
I guess Zapone really can't tell us much of anything.
Yes, I'm afraid he was no help at all. I suppose that means we're back where we started. But at least we can be sure that this close friend we're after is a resident of Saint Mystere. We mustn't give up, Luke. Let's continue to ask around, my boy.
Alright. So,
I'm just gonna start talking to the
just-
closest people I... Oh, there's nobody in here. Okay.
yeah, they're closed. You just barged in!
Well, I mean, they're not closed.
Luke, this puzzle is... How can we pick a lock?
We just
Choose
walked
the
in.
correct Choose the correct paperclip formation. Oh, a customer! Welcome, welcome.
I have some great deals on sausages today, and my skirt steak will make any plate a fashion plate.
Sorry to disappoint you, sir, but we didn't come here to shop.
Oh, and here I was thinking I was about to get a big sale. You've got a angry look about you, you know.
Hungry for puzzles?
Well, if I can't interest you with any of my fine meat products, can I at least tempt you with a puzzle? That you can, my good man.
Excellent choice, my boy. Somebody ate the butcher's sausages. Here's what these 4 boys have to say. A says B ate the sausages. B says D ate them all. C said he didn't eat them. And D said B is lying. Only one of these rascals is telling the truth, and all the others are. Needless to say,
What's
lying.
your guess, Voodoo?
You have a guess right away? I'll try it right
Did
away.
it.
Hoomst.
B? Is it because he's fat? Come on, dude.
I mean, it's a guess. I'm gonna go with any guess. Guesses are fun.
Luke, here's my answer.
That's what I thought,
He looks
Voodoo.
like a hungry
Get out
man.
of here.
He looks
Get
like a
out
hungry
of here.
man.
You were
Suppose I
wrong.
thought wrong.
That's okay. The only
And
the
also,
only thing.
you're kind of rude.
No, I mean, come on. It's a fair guess. Logical. Okay, so we know all of them are lying, and all but one are lying. So let's think here. I believe in your logic, Voodoo. That's a fair guess, honestly. With no other
don't.
information. Come on, no other information. You're gonna guess that one first. That's fair. Okay, so A says B ate the sausages. Oh shit, Voodoo, that's what you were actually saying, is that I should have chosen A, because that's what they're saying, is that B ate all the sausages.
Yeah, but it's...
Well, but that's not Voodoo being mean.
Oh,
That's A being
because...
mean.
yeah! The... accusations... I have thoughts in my brain, but I can't formulate them correctly. Ah, fuck.
I'll give you credit for it. That's great. Okay. So... No, but it's like from my stupid logic classes I had to take in college, and I'm trying to remember. Because you got there's all logic math.
classes?
Yeah, I had to for I don't know. I had to take ethics and shit too. It was dumb.
Yeah, to be fair, computer science,
So C is saying,
ethics.
well, you know, it's like Google's old rule: don't be evil, right? It's the whole thing. You can't be not evil if you don't understand.
Computer
ethics
science
and morals and
majors
shit.
not taking ethics classes is how you get NFTs and shit.
Pretty much. It's just math. Okay. So anyway, back to the actual puzzle. Instead of the puzzle that is anything crypto related. Because that just burns my brain in half. I don't get it. It's magic money hole. Throw money in, never get money back out. One of the rascals is telling the truth, and all of the others are lying. So if D says B is lying, and C didn't eat them... Okay, so you know what? D could actually be right. Because D says B is lying, so B is lying about D eating them. C didn't eat them. And A, we can remain still, is saying that B ate all of them. So the only one that could be true in that scenario is that B is actually lying. So we're gonna go with what D says on that premise.
Luke, here's my answer.
Damn.
Frankly,
I love how you just
shame.
didn't guess that C was lying at all. You just completely believed him. He could be lying.
Oh, who? C? The one that's like, I didn't eat anything?
Yeah.
I mean, he does kind of have that lying face on him. I could buy that.
Yeah.
I don't trust that big dot of a nose. It's not a nose.
So C
Big-
C is what you're saying. Is that he
Yes.
didn't eat them and everybody else is lying.
Because if
Oh wait, right, because only one of them is saying truth. Everybody else is lying. It was the butcher all along. I was assuming the opposite.
Luke,
I see what you
here's
mean
my
now.
answer.
C,
Bing
Critical
bong.
thinking is the key to
C,
success.
it was C. It's always the answer.
C ate the sausages and he's the only one telling the truth here.
God,
Oh, and
look
the
at
only
their
one that's telling the truth
eyes.
is D.
These are demon children.
Yeah, wow, these guys they get a picture.
Fitting, we're in hell.
They are terrifying looking.
Hey, you're pretty good at this. I think as a bonus for solving my puzzle, I'll throw in some gossip I heard. Well, this, that someone lives that dark, climby tower.
Poor eyesight caused by a sausage deficiency.
I don't think that's a thing. If sausage deficiencies were a thing, I would be dead. You'd have
You
to
like
be
hot
a
dogs?
real old-
I mean, those aren't technically sausages, I guess.
Yeah. It's mystery meat. You'd have to be a real oddball to want to live in that moldy, raggedy place. Flower vase!
That
Which
must
of my
be
boys
Layton.
likes this one?
It must be Layton. It's boring.
It is.
I'm living by that rule. You gave us that rule. I'm following it. I might mock it occasionally.
I understand.
I might mock it and curse the god that thought up this rule that seems to be true. It's so sad that I can't give a teddy bear to Professor Layton.
I mean, you can, technically, but he won't appreciate it.
Well, see, that's the problem. We'll find out later. Why can't I go there now? I want to go there now.
Because you'll find out later.
Ah.
Luke says so.
Luke is not the boss of me. Oh, that's not the direction I wanted to go. You're not my real father.
Oh, this fucker.
Oh, hey, another note on the ground.
Yay, a good chance to ignore him.
Yeah, no,
Hate
for
him.
sure. Excuse me,
Listen.
asshole.
Professor, there's something on the ground here.
You're right. It appears to be a scrap of paper. Will you check if anything's written on it?
Sure thing. Let's see here. The boss complimented my latest bottle today. He's a good guy, and he's given me a new sense of purpose. I'm sure this is my true calling. I want to perfect my skills so I can repay the man for his generosity.
This sounds a great deal like a diary entry, doesn't it? Judging by how the writer uses the term the boss, I imagine he was under the employ of the Baron.
I've constructed models to fit every situation, just like the boss asked me to. I have to smile when I see how interested he is in them. That's the end of the entry. Do you suppose this person made some sort of model for a living?
No, he just, mentioned it a few times, that's all. It's not what he did.
I don't want to talk to him.
I kind of don't want to talk to him either. I, really don't want to talk to him. I'd much rather talk to literally anybody else, because he's the coin asshole, isn't he?
I want to talk to the hungry Italian.
Yeah, for
Hey,
sure.
Professor, what did you find while you... Did you find what you were after? Never mind that, though. I've got something more important to talk about. Namely, chocolate.
I agree with chocolate.
Help me solve this puzzle, and I'll tell you something I bet you'll find very interesting. I like the cut of your jib, prosciutto. God, his name makes me want pasta.
which has nothing to do with prosciutto other than it's another Italian food.
I was about to say, I thought that was cheese. Maybe I'm dumb.
I don't even know what prosciutto is. Give me a second.
I'm betting it's cheese. You have a hankering for chocolate, so you buy a huge sheet of 30 chocolate squares and devour them all immediately. The sheet is 5 squares long by 6 squares wide. You can only break the chocolate at the lines that run between the squares, and you aren't allowed to stack multiple segments on top of each other. Keeping those rules in mind, what is the fewest number of times you'll need to break the chocolate in order to separate each of the 30 chocolate squares?
Hey, I've got news. Prosciutto is uncooked, unsmoked, and dry-cured ham.
Oh, so not cheese.
It is not cheese, but it is ham.
Ham is good. I don't know if I could eat uncooked ham. Can I cook it? I think I would probably cook it, but then it would turn into something
chocolate
else.
caused by a sausage deficiency. No.
Everything is a sausage deficiency. Everybody needs more sausage. I honestly agree. I eat a lot of sausage. Not a lot,
do.
but like, you know, every other day or so. It's breakfast, man. It's wonderful. And then, you know, bratwurst are good.
Anyway, I
Spicy
remember this
bratwurst.
puzzle, and it's
Good, like, caused by a sausage deficiency.
sausage deficiencies aren't real. If they were, I would be dead.
Oh no, you can definitely be deficient in sausage intake. Okay, so can we draw on it? Yes, we can. Good. Fantastic. So we can only break the chocolate at the lines that run between, and you aren't allowed to stack multiple segments on top of each other. What's the fewest number of times you'll need to break the chocolate in order to separate the 30 squares?
The answer to this puzzle is very, very simple. Like
2, 3, 4. Because you're only going to eat them one at a time, right? I would imagine.
Oh, you gotta break it up into individual squares before you eat it, I guess.
I mean, that's crazy, because how I just drew it would be pretty much how I'd eat that. I'd break it into the long pieces and eat them one at a time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, however this person does it is doofus. So, we have to play by their doofus rules.
Okay, well that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Oh, I thought you were laughing at me for a second.
Oh, I'm yawning.
I'd bite into it like
like
a farm animal.
I probably would too.
You're one of those maniacs that eats Kit Kats just like directly, right? Without breaking them into their individual pieces. I know Boops is. She's an absolute maniac.
Not.
I've watched you do it.
No, you have not. If I did, it's because I specifically did it as a joke because it's funny.
But you've done it.
And I ruined my Kit Kat that way.
Yep, you sure
to
did.
be funny.
That's a waste of a Kit Kat. I mean, I guess you still eat it, but
I mean, yeah, but it's not good for preservation of it.
it's not. This has completely derailed into just talking about eating chocolate.
Which is fair. The puzzle's about eating chocolate.
It is about eating chocolate.
At
I feel
least
like
it
in
isn't-
math class, we would have had a chocolate bar to do this with.
Isn't it? At least we didn't derail into like a conversation about crypto like we did with the sausage puzzle.
Only kind of. Sausages are crypto. It's how it works.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was fucking
You just
crypto-based.
grind up math and
like-
put it in a weird bundle and then put it on the internet, and that's crypto, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we know it's not 9. Although we haven't actually guessed anything yet. You've just told me I was wrong, so that's fine. And we can't stack them, so we couldn't
Nope.
like break it in half and then do them, you know, like this in a stack. I still think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait.
My thought is that you have to break it into the long pieces, and then you have to break each of those individual long pieces by the square. If that makes sense.
1, 2.
So like that.
3,
Yeah, exactly.
4, 5. 4 groups of 5 is 20. So you'd end up having to break it 20 times. Which, funny enough, is kind of what I said in the first place. Break it into long pieces and eat them one at a time. So you'd end up breaking it 5 pieces per long piece, and there's... Oh wait, there's 5 long pieces, not 4. I was counting the number of times I did... Oh, well, because we are counting the number of times we break it. Right?
Well, no, but
Yeah.
you still have to, like, break everything separately, but...
Yeah. No, we're saying the same thing, just different. It's fine. So it's 20, I think. Yeah, because each one of
No,
these
because-
lines would have 5. So you break it long ways, and then you break each one at a time. Right?
Yes, but you still have to break the top ones, and you're not accounting for that. So it's 25.
Oh, yeah. I see what you mean.
And then you still have to do that 4, so it's 29.
Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you're right, I think. 1, 2, 3. So,
You break it 4 times, so that's
Yep.
4 breaks, and then you break it 25 more times for each individual
yeah.
bar,
Okay.
so it's 29.
It's 259.
Yeah!
2,509. Whatever. I can't read. It's 29. Ah, shit.
Yes, it's 27.
It read the dot as 27, okay? I didn't do that. It reads nonsense and doesn't understand
That should do
English
it.
numbers.
Yeah, this is old DS garbage. Yippee, I got it right.
Critical thinking
did.
is the key to success.
Well, you did stuff too. I can't be mean about that. Now it makes sense. Okay, now about that hot info I promised.
That's hot.
If you want to experience the best dining in St. Stale, you've got to check out Kutan's restaurant. Everything he makes is yummy. Don't even get me started on these stews. You have to try it yourself. World map.
Seems like a Layton thing. Although, kids have maps in their rooms. That could
It
be
goes
a
to
Luke thing.
Luke. It goes to Luke.
Well, see, I was leaning that way. I'm understanding the rules now.
Also, it's blue. It's blue, so he likes it.
Oh, that's fair. Another hard and fast rule.
If it's blue, it goes to Luke.
I really don't want to talk to you, buddy.
Yeah, don't talk to him. Don't talk to him. I don't remember
wanna
him
do-
being important to the plot.
He's not important to life. He could just fall off of something. I think this is still closed.
It's a little bit rude.
No, he's not real.
Yeah, he isn't. He isn't.
What are you kitty cats doing? Well, a kitty cat and a mouse. Get him!
That cat and mouse seem to get along pretty well, don't they?
Do you think so, Luke? I would have guessed that cat was tormenting that poor mouse. But if you say the two of them are friendly, I believe you.
Of course! If it has to do with animals, leave it to me. And that's why I got my cheek scratched by that violent cat beginning of the game. By the way, Professor, have you heard this one before?
Ah, jeez.
What's that reaction all about?
It's more puzzles.
I thought you loved puzzles, Professor.
I do like puzzles. According to the diagram shown here, A equals 2, B equals 3, C equals 3, and D equals 4. So what does E equal? 2. B equals 3. C equals 3, and D equals 4. Oh, it's the number of sides. Okay. So this one is also 4.
Well, you know, it's not the number of sides. It's something else.
Well,
Because
you can let me guess.
Okay,
Because...
you just put in 0.
Should do it.
What? No, I didn't. Ah,
The game messed up.
Oh,
I didn't
And
even
it-
look at the number up top. I was just like, oh yeah, no, it's fine. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, my guess, I'm still thinking it's 4.
No,
But
because
you're saying it's not the number of sides.
yeah, because D has only 3 little protrusions into the grid, but it still is 4.
Oh, I think I was thinking something completely different. Okay, so it's not... What?
I think
A is 2.
I
Makes
think it's
A
like
2.
how many little shapes touch the edges. So in that case, E would be 5, because it has 5 shapes touching its
I see what
edge.
you mean. Right, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was a cute little star.
It's a cute little
That
star.
should do it.
There we go. See,
Every
you would have been
puzzle
wrong
has an
anyway.
answer.
So, yeah.
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 Gosh, I was sure I'd come up with a really good puzzle, but it was still too easy, I suppose.
Way too easy, bro. We figured it out way too fast. You need to sort out your life. Letters and numbers in our puzzle
Letters and
index.
numbers.
So we are actually coming up to a bit past 2 hours. If I don't start whatever movie I end up watching, I'll be up too late. So I think we're
I'd
gonna go
say
ahead and
here is a
save,
pretty good stopping. Yeah.
save our state. And probably call it for right now. At least as far
Can you
as
check
Layton goes.
Can you check the inn? I want to see what their rooms look like.
Oh yeah, of course. You can do that.
Yay!
Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oh wait, right. We can just do that right from here, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
a mini
completely
game,
forgot
dude.
about that shit. Inn. Yes, we have new things. I forgot. All right.
See, the rooms are cute and quaint.
Well, it's better, but there's still much to be done, my boy. That's fun. I like that.
Getting there, I suppose.
I like that. It just decorates itself, though. That's kind of nice. Then we'll just have to collect.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh. I'll go back to it.
Luke has a really funny reaction if you drag Layton's bed over to his room.
Oh wait, right, because we do that down here.
Oh, no, if you have both in the same room.
Brilliant! It's a big bed!
That's a great. That's actually a really silly little thing. I like that.
One bed's enough for this tired scholar.
That's pretty great.
Okay, I guess he does like the bear, but still, it's Luke's.
Hello there, Mr. Bear.
He has no appreciation for art. What are you doing? No! Too many people have done this joke!
I didn't know. I just thought it was great. Okay, so we know all the fun stuff goes over here. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. World map.
And then that's all Luke gets.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say. Yep, that is a map of the world. It certainly is big. Oh, Luke, you
From
silly.
that dialogue, you would not guess that he likes the map more, but
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have guessed that at all, honestly.
you know, it's blue.
It is. It is. So, hey, you know what? Thank you guys for hanging out and watching Professor Layton. I'm gonna actually start the vote for the movie right now. I never actually added anything else to it. It's just what I ended up picking. Oh no.